Hello and welcome to Sports Gaming Universe channel here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Buck U Road to the Show series here in MLB 14 The Show on the PS4. Buck U is a starting pitcher drafted by the Cincinnati Reds and working his way through Double-A ball with the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. He's taking the mound today against the Montgomery Biscuits and getting a strikeout right off the bat there. Now that was a nice job there, getting 16 points, and you see his last performance, he went 9 innings, 6 hits, 11 strikeouts. It was quite the effort, and he has a very minimal ERA going here, but we got a problem. There's already one runner on. That ball is bobbled by the right fielder, allowing both runners to take an extra base. That's not what we want to see out in the field. So Buck's going to have to work extra hard to get out of this inning. 2-1 count to the next batter, and that's put in play. It is a slow roller to third. He gets the out, but the run will score. So just like that, Buck U has a run against him. Now, was that a earned run or not? I don't know. With that play out in right field, it may not be. V gets the punch out there and gets out of the inning with just 1 run damage. Let's go to the next inning here, and we've got more problems out in the field. Second baseman cannot make the play this time. Oh, I don't like this pattern. Buck U doesn't want to have to get 4 outs in every inning he pitches, but that's kind of how things are going. Well, he might have raised 2 right there. Double play ball? Yes, sir. He gets 2 on 1 pitch, and that always feels good. So with the result of that double play, we got nobody on and 2 out. We got an 0-2 count. This is going to be taken to right field, and no problem there. Even the right fielder can catch that. 10 points, and he is out of the second inning. Let's go to the third. Still 1-0. No run support to speak of as of yet. That's a little bit better for our second baseman. Made the routine play this time and gets the out. That's exactly what we expect. Let's only have to get 3 outs in this inning. This pitch here from Buck U is going to get hit pretty well to left center, but the left fielder tracks it down, and we have 2 outs. All right, from there, I got a 2-2 count, trying to get out of this inning, maybe with a strikeout. No, this ball is going to be lifted to left field. Is it going to stay in the park? No, we can't bring it back. Buck U surrenders a homer, and it is now 2-0. Luckily, it was a solo home run, but Buck U doesn't care. He is frustrated and upset with himself as he's showing off that bald head of his there, too. Knuckleball comes back with that for the strikeout pitch and gets out of the inning, but the damage is done. It's now 2-0. Hopefully his team can score some runs for him. They have not done it yet going into the 4th inning, so he's going to take matters into his own hands with the strikeout right there. And we got an 0-1 count to the next batter, and this is going to be grounded to second. Again, a 50-50 chance whether he boots it or not, but he makes the play. That gives us 2 down in the inning, trying to get out of the 4th without anything else going up on the board. That's the short, and should be an easy play. It is, and we are out of the 4th inning. Still 2-0 deficit. Will they score some runs in the bottom of the 4th? The answer is absolutely not. So here he comes back with that knuckler, that devastating knuckler after seeing fastballs and all that. And it is a strikeout pitch once again. 0-1 count. This is going to be lashed to second base. Very routine even for him. 2 outs. Let's see if we can go 1-2-3 in this inning. 0-1 count. He gets ahead, and that is popped up high behind second base. The shortstop will squeeze it, and the 5th inning is complete for Buck U. Still looking for some runs. Come on, score the guy some runs. He's thrown pretty decent game, only giving up 2 runs, but they will not score anything for him. 6th inning. This ball is hit in the air to left field, but no problem at all. Very shallow for out number 1. Buck is cruising here of late since giving up that home run. 2-1 count, though. He gets behind, and it costs him as that one is going to be hit to center field, 4-base hit. And what is that throw coming into the infield? Are you kidding me? Wow, they're killing him here, just allowing extra bases, allowing people to be on base that shouldn't be. This is frustrating. So an 0-2 count to the next batter, and he gets him on the circle change. Again, making sure it's not hit to one of his poor fielders. We'll take one more look how Buck U was able to use his circle change to get the strikeout right there. Can Buck U finish off strong in the 6th inning, strand that runner at second base? Yes, he can. Fastball freezes him. Strike 3. And he gets 20 points right there. Here's it from the crowd because they know he's done quite a decent job. Now look at this. They lose the ball game, but they came back and got him off the hook. We were obviously tied or ahead at one point because Buck U does not get the loss, and I think that's fitting because he pitched a pretty decent game. Look at that ERA under 1 right now. My goodness. He gets 279 points for the quality start. So this is where this series gets kind of interesting. Junk Gaming Videos pitched that first game, and now I'm picking up where he left off because this game save is on my PS4. I'm going to play the next game. We kind of tag team this series. Sometimes we'll switch off on the commentary. Sometimes we'll switch off on who's playing. But yeah, I'm going to take Buck U onto the mound this time against the Mississippi Braves and Ley Bautista. Okay. We'll see how it goes against him, as we are now 14-10. They're 13-11. This is a pretty decent matchup. We'll see how this goes for the Blue Wahoos, and more importantly, for this man, Buck U. So as he takes to the mound, he's going to see what he can do in the first inning here, and that knuckleball freezes the first batter. Now you'll see the last outing he had, which apparently we must have simmed, because that was not the one I just showed you. So we had a simmed game in between there, and he went 8 innings, gave up 2 runs. Kind of nitpicking, but that ERA went up over 1, just saying. He pounces off the mound here, trying to make a throw. Not quite in time to get the speedy runner. Made a good effort, but could not make the play. So now he's going to have a runner at first base. 0-2 count, and knuckleball. Oh, wow. Must have caught a little bit of the zone on the way down. That batter says, forget that. I can't hit that stuff. So let's watch it again. Knuckleball. Hello. Oh, yeah. So it catches enough of the plate, or enough of the strike zone, I should say, to get the strike 3 call. Here he gets it swinging, and despite the batter reaching on the little nubber in front of the mound there, he strikes out the side. Coming back out to do more work in the second inning, and that's his 4th strikeout. 4 batters retired, all 4 on strikeouts so far, as that's another nice batter he faces, and that is not going to be a strikeout. That's going to be hit down the left field line and fair. That's going to be extra bases. He's surrendered a double on his circle change. Shoot. I think he went to that pitch twice in a row, and it cost him. So 0-2 to the next batter, and he learns a little bit from that. He comes with the fastball and gets the strikeout. So now 5 retired, and all on strikeouts. Let's see if we get something other than a strikeout. This should be it. This is skied high to center field and no problem. So he finally records an out that wasn't a strikeout, but it gets him through the second inning, stranding that runner at second, which is always what we want to do, strand those runners on base. So we get a 1-0 lead. Now they finally score a run for Buck U while he's in the ball game, which is different from the last game we showed you the highlights of. And that is going to be another pop-up out. He's got 1 out, looking to make it 2, and he gets another strikeout. 6 strikeouts already. Yeah, Buck U finding those strikeout pitches today. 3-2 count, 2 outs. That's not going to be a strikeout, but once again, it should be a play for the center fielder, and it is. Just in front of the warning track, he'll make the catch and end the inning and secure that 1-0 lead through 3 innings. And now Buck gets to grab a bat. He didn't get to hit the last time out, but he will hit this time. Must have got a hit while we were simming there because he's got a 200 average. Let's see if we can get one ourselves. The first pitch. Oh, look at that. He lines it to right. It's a base hit for Buck U. Go ahead and get that jacket. Pitcher's running the bases. All right. So he's got a pretty nice swing. For those of you asking, the batting stance chosen for Buck U is modeled after Joey Votto. So he's using Joey Votto, for those of you who asked last time. That's a nice play by the first baseman who will step on the bag and get 1. But Buck U does advance to second. I had to think for a second. Was he waiting to tag me to double up? Did he catch that in the air? But no. He just made a couple steps towards Buck. And that's a base hit. Buck U coming around third. He could score to help his own cause. So there you go. He gets a single, gets on base, and scores a run for himself. They're up 2-0 now on that double. So he gets back out there, and that is the lead. This one's hit past the third baseman and out to left, so we'll have a base runner on. That's not the way I really want to start the inning with Buck, but hey, good pitching, no base hit. Whoa, they gave him an error on that? Okay, I've seen a lot of plays where I called for an error they didn't give. This one goes the other way, and I mean, I know he tries to backhand that, but really an error on that one? I guess I'll take that. It helps the stats of Buck Yu out a little bit. He comes back with a knuckleball strikeout right there, and so far is leaving that runner right at first base. Let's see if he can continue to do so. This one is skied out to right field down the line. Makes a catch. There'll be no advance right there. And he's got 2 outs. So this is going all right in the 4th inning so far. 0-2, and that is grounded right down the line. First baseman will just put the tag on the runner, and the inning is over. Buck Yu strands that runner at first like it was no problem at all. And he's through 4 innings just surrendering 2 hits. And I guess that error to his defense, and oh, that one eats up the first baseman, but look at the instincts by the second baseman. As bad as he played in the other game, that is a nifty play right there. I gotta hand it to him. Good instincts to chase this one down after it kind of rifled off the chest of the first baseman and up in the air. Look at this, he ranges over back behind first in the outfield grass, spins around and throws, and still gets him by a half a step. That's a great play right there, saving what would have been a base hit. This is going to be a high fly ball to center field. No problem. Left fielder makes a catch over there in left center. And it is another out recorded. Let's get through this 5th inning with the shutout intact. Oh, he chases the high fastball. Strike 3. Buck Yu is through 5. And looking strong today. If there's anything that is going against him, it's that he's worked some long counts and he's already got quite a decent pitch count against him. Here he's going to strike out, so not another hit. Dreams of a 2-hit ball game, and not really going to help there. So like I said, he's up at what, 81 pitches right now as he enters the 6th inning. I mean, it's not terrible, but he worked some counts that were much longer than he desired to, including one against the opposing pitcher who worked and fouled off a bunch of pitches. It was almost like a 10-pitch at bat. That's not what he needs to be doing. But he's getting ground balls now. Strikeouts early, ground balls now. And whatever can get him through his start is what he needs to do here. 0-2 count, 2 outs. You see officially Buck Yu getting tired. But it doesn't stop him from that nasty knuckler right there. And the check swing, it doesn't matter. It's strike 3 called. And he's through 6 innings. Will he come back? He said he's tired. I don't know that you really want to bring him back. But what will they choose to do? They do bring him back for the 7th inning. Okay, he's at 89 pitches. Let's see how this goes. Ground out to short. So far, so good. All right, maybe he can work a little while being tired and make this work for him. So the next batter is an 0-1 count. He gets ahead once again, and that is going to be a base hit to right field. All right, maybe it's catching up to him. Will they come get him now? We'll have to see. Manager coming out? No, he's going to leave him in there. This is getting a little scary. I don't want to get roughed up because I'm just overtired. That's a nice play to get the out at second. They will not quite turn the double play, although it was a good effort. So there are now 2 outs. He just needs to get through this inning. 95, 96 pitches, right in that range. This is past Buck Yu and the third baseman. Come on, man, you got to get a play. Look at Buck Yu. He is literally hopping mad as he hops up in the air right there, showing his frustration. He wanted to get out of this inning. He's worked too long for his stamina, and this just means another batter is going to have to be faced by either him or the bullpen. Come on, third baseman. Look at that. Hopping mad is Buck Yu. So let's see what this brings. It is going to bring the hook finally from the manager. Great start by Buck Yu. He leaves with a shutout. Now, will it stay intact with the bullpen? I don't know, but he leaves with a shutout, and threw too many pitches. He obviously would have rather have gone 8-9 innings, but was just not efficient enough with those at-bats. A lot of foul balls, but they do keep the shutout intact, and Buck Yu goes 6 2/3, giving up just 3 hits, and he is deemed your player of the game. And the little Topps showcase here. Why do they always have to look so awkward when they stop the motion right there? It looks kind of contorted and weird when they show that angle. They show something a little more strong looking there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. He's throwing knuckleballs and these guys are not able to handle it on this day. Buck U, your player of the game, and another nice pitching performance for him. Let's do a little recapping of everything going on before we exit this episode. He's now 3-0, and I believe it's been 5 starts or so. He's got a 3-game win streak going, and I didn't mean to sim through one of his starts. I was going to sim up to his next start, but unfortunately I simmed right through it, and it's going to kill the ERA a little bit as he gives up 5 earned runs. How about that? 5 earned runs, 4 bases on balls. He still keeps that ERA under 2, and what is this? Oh, yes, we get the AAA call-up. So Buck U will be packing his bags, saying Buck U to AA, and he'll be going to AAA now with the Louisville Bats coming up next. Nice promotion for Buck U. Can't wait to get into action in AAA. Thanks for joining me once again. We will see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and join the SGU team. Like the SGU Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and subscribe to SGU here on YouTube so you don't miss daily videos. And last but not least, follow us on Twitch for live streaming goodness.